Oh, hello. Excuse me. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, eating on the air. I never liked that. Some disc jockeys love it, and you hear, if you're a listener in the car and you hear, disc jockeys eating sandwiches, trying new foods out, always bothered me. One more bite. All right, so I'm having some cereal here today, and it is National Cereal Day, okay? This is where you celebrate cereal. Now, I've always considered cereal to be like pig filler, it is. But, sometimes maybe you've had a hard night of drinking or smoking, you heathens, and there's nothing around. It will satisfy you, whether you have Corn Flakes, Special K, or some of the kids' cereals, okay? Now, I have Fruity Pebbles. Don't ask. If you're going to celebrate National Cereal Day, you better just go all the way. Why have something healthy? I don't believe any cereal is healthy. So, yeah, Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles. And one of the reasons I like Fruity Pebbles is because it really is full of sugar, and it tastes good. And I know it's bad for you, but once a year it's okay, right? But more importantly, it reminds me of one of my favorite cartoons, obviously, The Flintstones. I love that cartoon. I just love it's a takeoff on the Honeymooners, but I just love the whole sarcasm, between Barney and Fred and the beautiful Wilma and Betty. You don't know how many wet dreams I had as a kid. When I reached puberty, I thought about Wilma and Betty in very, very odd positions. So, yeah, it's a whole thing, eating the Fruity Pebbles and everything. Yeah, so I see, wow, I have a TV here in the office. The Flintstones are on. Can we just see a little bit of the Flintstones? Thank you very much. Please indulge me here on National Cereal Day. Gotta love the Flintstones.
More of your favorite fried pterodactyl, Fred?
Yeah, but...
Yes or no?
Hello, I'm the Great Gazoo.
Ah! It's a god! It's a green god! Here, take her! Take my wife!
Please, there are children present?
He wants our children! Forgive me, Betty!
Whoa! I'm no Roman Polanski.
Then let this animal sacrifice appease your holy rage!
I just wanted to go on adventures.
Our god is weak! Kill it! Kill it!
What a fitting end for such an important peripheral character.
Yeah, but damn,
This LASIK procedure shouldn't take very long, Fred. The success rate is very, very low.
You think this is bad? My last job was giving late-term abortions to unwed teens.
Okay, Fred, time for your colonoscopy. You may feel a little pressure when I insert the camera.
Yabba dabba yeah!
Now tell me what you see.
Me going back to college!
Did you hear that?
Get the stork out of my ass!
Wow, that was disturbing. I don't quite remember that episode of the Flintstones. I gotta put something else on. Where's my remote? How about, let's try Flipper, okay? Yeah, Flipper's on. Let me change the channel here. Yeah, I mean, that's wholesome, right? Flipper.
Scientifically accurate dolphin. Each one clicks their name. No one is the same. Did you know Flipper is hyper intelligent? They feel joy and depression. Sometimes they commit suicide. One time a dolphin was in a sexual relationship with a trainer. When the trainer was caught, the dolphin killed itself. Communicates with sonar. The military also uses sonar, except they use it real loud. 235 decibels of sonar. When it hits a dolphin, the dolphin's brain turns into mush. Also, dolphins are known for playing and masturbating. They put their penis in dead fish. When you see dolphins, maybe avoid him, 'cause accurate dolphins are known for having non-consensual sex.
I'm sorry. Is anything sacred? Can we just start the show with something nice and wholesome for a change? Can we? Please? God, something nice.
Burning rubber, rolling coal. Drinking bourbon at the fishing hole. Grease, grime, gasoline. Guns and ammo magazine. Motorcycles, muscle cars. Kegs of beer and titty bars. Mud dogging big ass trucks. M16s and titty fucks. I'm a man, 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 man. I'm a man, 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 man. Clint, Chuck, John, Claude, Van Damme. Roundhouse kick in a body slam. Grits, gravy, blood and guts. Big old sweaty wrinkled nuts. I'm a man, 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 man. I'm a man, 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 man. I love red meat and I eat it rare. When I see big boobs, I stop and stare. Shooting shit, wrestling bear, stiffing chicks, dirty underwear. I plug the stool every time I shit and wipe my ass with 50 grit. I swap whores with dear old dad and scrub my dick with a Brillo pad. I'm a man, 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 man. I'm a man, 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 man. I scratch my balls and I like my farts. I shove my tongue in lady parts. Master of the martial arts, kicking ass and breaking hearts. A case of beer and a 4x4. Jerking off to my pecker's sore. Pussy, shotguns, ribeye steak. You don't like it, tough shit, snowflake. I'm a man, 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 man. I'm a man, 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 man. I'm a man, 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 man. I'm a man, 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 man.
You know, there's no hope for anyone that watches this show. Oh, hello. Anyway, where the hell am I? Oh, here I am. Crazy. All right, let's officially begin this sorry excuse for a show.
He's not an animal. He's a man. A big man. Not particularly intelligent, but strong. Well, quite strong. And he's a menace. A danger to any man or woman who speaks his name. He's probably the worst DJ in the world. And he belongs behind bars.
All right.
I'm just a dirty white boy. 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 Dirty white boy.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. So, how are you feeling? Welcome to the show. Another action-packed broadcast for you heathens. Let's see who's checking in. The usual crowd. This is, like I've said before, this show can be, I guess, equated to like sitcoms, classic sitcoms like Cheers and Seinfeld. We have our regulars. There you go. Everybody's sending me stuff. We have our regulars, and then we have the people who are out there in the nebulous, okay? We don't know about that. Watch this show secretly. You know, it's like porn. They keep it hidden. They don't tell anybody. So here we have Brandon Farmer, the usual suspect, Sonny with a long-ass paragraph plus a trivia question. Donna Nasty Barger, how are you doing? Pete Jenkins. We have, let's see, Lee Browning, how are you doing? Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Elizabeth Larney, the horse whisperer. Let's see. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah, you are loyal, absolutely, Brandon Farmer, and I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the fact that you guys are loyal. We do have some bizarre things happening in the news. I don't know if you're going to watch the President's State of the Union address tonight. Will anybody be watching that? I will be intrigued because here's what they said. This is true. They have said they're preparing people. You're going to see a different Joe Biden. That's right. You're going to see a different president, one that's more energetic, we'll say, one that will show enthusiasm because, as you know, about 72% of Americans believe that he is unfit because he's too old and he has a lack, let's just call it for what it is. He has dementia. And I don't mean that to be mean or anything, but it is what it is. And he's not getting any better. But tonight, evidently, I don't know if they're going to juice him up with something, maybe give him some crack. I don't know what the hell they're planning to do, but they better make good because if he should stumble, if he should fall, if he should mumble and not make any sense, well, that's it for him. Unless they cheat in the next election coming up in November, and that could very well happen. But yeah, this is it. This is his, I think, last opportunity to turn the ship around. Yes. So I'll be watching because I have to. I have to talk about it. It's not something I had other things planned. Who am I kidding? No, I didn't. But I'm going to watch it because I'm intrigued. I'm going to see. And then you're going to watch. There are going to be some people that are going to start screaming and interrupting him because of this whole illegal immigration ordeal. So it should be very, very interesting. Famous last words. All right, let's read Sonny's long-ass paragraph. Where am I? Here we go. Friday Eve. The rain has finally stopped. It never rains in Southern California, but you're in Northern California. I wanted to share a video from an all-girl band from Europe. Can you play Shot in the Dark? Love that one. Covered by the hot Dutch band Burning Witches. And a great spoof tune. Break Stuff, covered by Metal Trump. I'm intrigued. This ought to get people fired up. Yay. All right, here's his question. During a live concert, a heckler yelled at the lead singer, "You effing poof gay slur." You effing poof gay slur. In response, the singer put the hot spotlight on this man, asking him to say it again, darling. The heckler cowered in shame for the rest of the show. Which band and lead singer is this describing? Wow. You effing poof. What was the gay slur? I see it in parentheses. Wow. Somehow I'm thinking, and I don't remember the lead singer. Oh gosh, what was that band from the 90s? Every day. I can't remember the name of the band. Effing poof is the gay slur. I never heard that. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah. Who is the band in the 90s that said, every morning I give... You know, we played the video of him arguing in the parking lot. You know, I forget the name of the band. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I don't know. That's the best I can give you. It's a European slur, effing poof. The things you learn here, I never heard of that. And I don't think that's a slur whatsoever. European slur. Effing poof. You're an effing poof. You're all effing poofs. That's a good guess, Lee Browning. Boy George. I maybe go with that. Okay. Cool. All right. Just mean. People can be so mean. Why would somebody say that? Pay money to go see a concert, you know, featuring someone and call them a gay slur. Anyway, let's bring on Burning Witches, you heathens. Sugar Ray, Bill Bass, you're right. It's my guess. Sugar Ray. Interesting version of Ozzy's Shot in the Dark from that Dutch band, Burning Witches. I like the chick rockers, I do. I don't know why. Burning Witches, and I love the name of the band as well. Very, very nice. The answer to Sonny's question about the gay slur was, and it makes sense why I didn't think about this, it's obvious, Freddie Mercury of Queen, but he turned it around and, as you say, Sonny, he put the spotlight on the heckler. And again, I have to ask the question, I mean, you're going to go see Queen, you know the dude is, is gay and whatnot, that shouldn't make a difference, he was great. But then why would you spend the money to heckle the lead singer? Yeah, I don't get that. Maybe the guy was stoned, I don't know. But Freddie handled it, like a pro. What are you going to do when you get heckled? I've been heckled many, many times. I still am heckled. Yes, there was a lot of gay bashing in the late 70s. There was. And to some degree, they're still, although it's gotten much better. But I think my problem, I have no issue, I've spoke about it before, I don't care what your sexuality is, I don't care what you do in the bedroom, I really don't. I just don't like the politics that go with it. That bothers me, and it just is not sexual orientation, it's politics in general or religion when people try to shove their agenda down your throat. That bothers me, I can't take that. And I think we've gone off the deep end, okay? Be who you are. I respect that, but don't make it your entire being that you have to, every single person you meet saying, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, I'm black. I don't think you have to do that, okay? Respect everybody, treat everybody fairly, and we'll all get along. You know, and that's exactly what happened with Bud Light. They start shoving this shit down our throats, and people had enough about it already. Yes. Root smoochers is another one. I never heard that one. The root smoochers. And that's a nice thing. I think that's cute. It's kind of like we talked about the 7 dirty words you can't say on the radio, and I often bitch about this. I think George Carlin bitched about it too. You can understand the F-bomb. You could understand mother effer, right? But why would you be fined by our government for saying tits? Tits is nice. It's a nice word. It rolls off the tongue. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it does. Why is that? You could be fined for saying tits on the radio. It reminds me of a Ritz cracker for some reason. Tits, it's nice. Why is that objectionable? Look at all these. Now you say things have gotten a lot better, but all of a sudden now we have root smoochers and beef bongo bunglers. I got to write these down. Beach bongo bunglers. That's the name of my new band. Playing tonight with the root smoochers, doing the best of Queen. All righty. So I was mentioning the other day, I don't know if you've heard, that I have my colonoscopy. Look at this. Tail gunners. There's more. Gosh dang it. Anyway, I mentioned that, speaking about root smoochers, I have Rahib Ashid Hamaz. Where he's from, I don't know. Probably an illegal immigrant that's going to do Perry Stone's colonoscopy on April 25th. And I saw this today. Variety did an article about the Oscar-winning juggernaut composer John Williams. In it, Harrison Ford, the great actor Harrison Ford, says that it's hard to escape hearing John's music. He was quoted as saying, "His music follows me everywhere I go. Stay with me. Literally, when I had my last colonoscopy, they were playing Indiana Jones on the operating room speakers." I didn't know you get a choice of music, and if you're asleep, what difference does it make? And the other thing is, I guess Harrison Ford had a number of colonoscopies, because he said, when I had my last colonoscopy. That tells me he's had a number of them. But do you get music before they put you to sleep? What would be my song? I don't know. Fat Bottom Girls from Queen. I don't know. I'm going to be scared. Anyway, Harrison Ford. That's right. Fascinating stuff. All right, I mentioned at the beginning, today is National Cereal Day. Do you have a go-to cereal, folks? I don't know. But I'm going to check in with my friend, Ted, who has an observation. He works like at a grocery store, and we'll see what's happening with him on National Cereal Day. Ted, are you there?
Thanks a lot. Come again.
Hey.
Hello.
I'd like to ask a few questions about this breakfast cereal.
Yeah. Box of tricks.
That's right. I've been led to understand that tricks are exclusively for children. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, they say tricks are for kids in the commercials.
And is that enforced by law?
Not to my knowledge, no.
So if I purchase these tricks, there'll be no trouble?
No, you should be fine.
You do understand that I myself am not a child?
I was able to sniff that out, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring these back to my apartment.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
And I won't be followed.
No, that's not in our budget here.
Hey, I won't forget what you've done for me here today.
I would prefer that you do. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That didn't end well for Liam Neeson. You know, he's intense, that guy. He really is. All right. Happy National Cereal Day. I love that dude. You know, every movie that Liam does is taken. He's on a plane. He says the same things. He's in a sub. It is amazing to me. I mean, they call it different things, but yeah, it's the same movie. And he's always doing that. I will find you and I will kill you. And he has a particular set of skills, you know? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to have Useless Jeopardy in the next couple of minutes. Let's play Mr. Sonny's second one. I'm intrigued about this one. It has to do with Donald Trump. Yeah. Metal Trump. Okay, there's a bunch of these songs on YouTube, but I don't think I have heard this one. All right, and it's a Limp Bizkit cover. Let's go to it right now. Mr. President.
It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping lights head off. No human contact. And if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away. Never Trumpers. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. I think you better quit. Let it shit slip. Or don't be living with a fat lip. It's all about it. He said, she said, bullshit. I think you better quit talking that shit. So come and get it. I feel like shit. My suggestion is to keep your distance. Cause right now, I'm dangerous. We've all felt like shit and been treated like shit. And all those motherfuckers that want to step up. I hope you know I got you strong. I'll get your ass wrong. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break something tonight. I got you strong. I'll get your ass wrong. But if my day keeps going this way, I just might break something tonight. I got you strong. I'll get your ass wrong. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to break. Just give me something to break. We're gonna break it all. And then we'll build the wall. I hope you know a chainsaw. What? A chainsaw. What? I'll kick your ass, Joe. What? And don't forget it.
I like that. Metal Trump. Fantastic. A little Limp Bizkit there. All that cursing. Gosh darn. Build Up says, damn, I missed 30 minutes and the comments are a mile long. I think I missed it all. That's okay, Bill Duff. Better late than never. And Bill, you know, I was thinking last night, because that's where I do my best show prep. I was thinking. Everything comes to my brain. And, you know, maybe, you know, I was joking around when you asked me to sign something for my book, Radio Days, sort of like an insert. And I wanted to do something creative. You know, I'm not really great at autographs. You know, I didn't know if you just wanted, you know, hi, Bill, thanks, Perry Stone, something a little bit. So I did all this stuff. And I didn't want to, maybe you want something else. Do you want something a little bit more conservative, something a little mellower? I'll send that out to you. I kind of felt like maybe you might be put off by the things I said in the love letter to you. So I'm willing to do a second one if you want. Just straight, you know, Bill, thanks, Perry Stone. So if you want that, I will do it. Because maybe your wife was upset by the things I said. Or I know you said when you called that you have to show it to your kid or your grandkids and all that. Maybe that's not something you want to show them. So I'm willing, you know, hell no, I love what I have. It's you. Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure, because when you said about, you know, grandkids and you may not want to be embarrassed, I said, you know, maybe I went too far with that. I just wanted to give you something different, you know. You know, you go up to and I'm not a celebrity, but if you go up to like Harrison Ford, you know, it's like, oh, I have to do another autograph. There you go. Joy, Harrison Ford. Joy, peace. Peace, Bruce Springsteen. So I wanted something a little bit more, and I would be willing to do it for anybody. Yes, I sent him a love letter. And, Bill Duff, would you like to tell the Stoneheads that the card I sent to you had flowers on it? It was like a Valentine's Day card, wasn't it? It was very romantic. It was a love letter. Yeah. You didn't expect that, did you? Yeah. Roses and hearts and all that shit. I go all the way, man. I go all the way. All right, let's do Stonehead uses Jeopardy. It was very gay. Yes, it was gay. That's all I had. Gay cards. Elizabeth Larney says, and you know what? I autographed Bill Bass's book. I did autograph, but it wasn't. I didn't want to send him a love, thing in the book. I don't know how. I don't know Bill Bass that well. See, I think I know Bill Duff. Now I work with Bill Bass, but he's a serious guy. He's like Liam Neeson. Yeah, he's very serious, and I don't want him to kill me. So, I just said, hey, Bill Bass, thanks for your participation. Good working with you, something like that. Perry Stone, it was very, very mellow because, Bill Bass has the potential to be like Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer. Just saying. Anyway, Elizabeth Larney says, where is my love letter? If you want me to send you a love letter, I will too. It'll probably be very sexual. I'm not sure. But if you want me to send something to you, just let me know if you're serious, and I will. Okay, let's go on our useless Jeopardy question for today. I mentioned, I think I did, that it's National Cereal Day. There is a list. There is a list of the 30 most popular cereals since 2004, based on Google searches. Can you tell me the number one cereal? Can you tell me the number one cereal? I'll repeat the question. A list of the 30 most popular cereals since 2004, based on Google searches, is going viral today. I told you people are serious about their cereal. What is the number one cereal? Get your answers in now. Okay. So let's take a look at some of the stuff you sent me, okay? This is my new favorite bird. Okay, my new favorite bird, his name is Gizmo. And again, this is a problem because, you're speaking with your spouse or your girlfriend or your significant other, and you have one of these birds. And you don't realize that they hear everything and they regurgitate everything. So, I think it's cute in the beginning, but after a while they develop this vocabulary, and it can be very offensive. I don't mind, but if you're having, let's say, a technician come over or Comcast or whatever, and you have this type of bird, it could put you in a very bizarre, or maybe Jehovah's Witnesses come over and they want, for you to discover God. And then all of a sudden you have a bird like Gizmo. That could be very, very embarrassing, don't you think? Yeah. So let's play a little Gizmo here. This one is not that bad, but again, obviously someone farted and Gizmo, basically mimicked the fart. Let's see. Having a hard time getting Gizmo going here. Here we go. Gizmo. Come on, Gizmo. Uh-oh, something went wrong. There you go. See, that would be, a little embarrassing if your mother-in-law came over, if somebody conservative. You see, and the woman in the background encouraged Gizmo. Yeah. Don't know if I like that much. Let's see what else. This is very profound. This was sent to me, and it's to the point. Very, very profound right here, what you're about to see on your computer screen. Makes a lot of sense. There are people out there that have this philosophical thing going on. Now, I have got to recue it here, but...
You can keep pretending you're women, but at 40, you're still going to need a prostate exam.
Wow.
Just a quick message to the trans community. You can keep pretending you're women, but at 40, you're still going to need a prostate exam.
Very true.
Just a quick message to the trans...
Thank you. You're still going to need a prostate exam, but yeah, okay. Now, let's look at the Donna Nasty Barger porn of the day. Okay, she's on this boob kick. So here's what I woke up to today. She looks like she's stoned a little bit, doesn't she? Yeah. Yeah, a little stoned. Okay. Yes, thank you very much, Donna Nasty Barger, for that. Uh-oh. I think we have a midget update here. And this is, I guess she's now a superstar, this lady we're going to show you. Very, very pretty. She's maybe she's a model. I don't know much about her, but we played her several times, and she's very cute. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen her on the Perry Stone Show many, many times. There she is, very cute, walking on the beach. And she's in shape, too. Very nice. I wonder if she starred. That's Lori the midget, by the way. I wonder if because she really is pretty, and she's good on the camera. She's almost like a model. I wonder if she has been in any movies or sitcoms. She's very talented. Anyway, let's see if we get a winner here. I mentioned that a list of the 30 most popular cereals since 2004 based on Google searches. This went viral again. But what's the #1 cereal people are Googling and love? It makes sense. Brandon says, I love cereal and milk. I go through almost 3 gallons of milk a week when I'm not drinking Budweiser. Okay, very good. Here's a trick I'm going to tell people about. You may have heard this, okay, so forgive me. If you are hungover, okay, I mean a really bad hangover, here's a trick. Have some bourbon, have milk, and consume both. You could pour the bourbon in the milk. I know it sounds disgusting. It'll fix you right up. Bourbon and milk. A little tip, a little Stonehead tip. Sonny says, what are Frosted Flakes? J.C. Hale, Raisin Bran. Sonny says, Special K with a little sugar wasn't bad. Yes, very nice. Brandon also says some Cinnamon Life. I've had that before. Bill Duff says, I thought Special K was a retard. Damn, I'm a very fucked up person. Actually, I thought the same thing, too. Yes, Special K. Wow, we're all going to hell. We've always been there. What is Frosted Flakes, Brandon, for? Tony the Tiger says they're great. Peter says, I'll guess, what are Frosted Flakes? Lee Browning says, Captain Crunch. Donna Nasty Barger says, what is Special K? Bill Duff. Now, this is a gay cereal. Fruit Loops. Well, you're all wrong. The most popular cereal, Googled, okay, Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. Followed by Cheerios, Chex, Special K, and Lucky Charms. Those are the most Googled. Rice Krispies comes in #1. Congratulations to no one today. Sorry about that. Coming up, have you heard this? The crime is so bad, in the New York City subway system, they have deployed the National Guard, something they said they would never do. But I suspect, why are they doing it now? Huh? Could it be that it's an election year? I'm just throwing that out. Yes, the governor who said she would never do it, it would be appalling and racist to call the National Guard out, has done it. Pretty wild. Yes, we'll have video for you in the next couple of minutes, so don't touch that dial. Yes, the windows are open here. It's a beautiful day. I hope it's a nice day where you are. Back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn up the music just a little bit and annoy the neighbors, right? Oh, that is testosterone. Yes, it is. Music, testosterone, ace of spades. Yes, Motorhead. I think they just erected a statue of Lemmy. Yeah. And I forget where it is, but I saw it briefly. Somebody sent it to me, and I tossed it out. Very, very nice. Let's see. A lot of people saying spring is in the air, but remember, folks, what's the old saying? Beware of the Ides of March. Ooh, maybe next week it'll snow. You just never know about. It's tricky, March. Talking about cereals, folks. When I was growing up, there were two cereals that I think were all over television, and kids loved it. Count Chocula and Frankenberry. And I bought both, but at a very early age, I mentioned this, I felt that Frankenberry was gay because he had painted strawberries on his fingernails, okay? And Count Chocula was kind of weird, too. Yeah, he had long fingernails. I don't like long fingernails. But, yeah, Count Chocula and Frankenberry. It was kind of a weird. They had so many TV commercials. You know, I had a dream once I was talking to cereals when I was a kid. It was just like yesterday.
Hey, Perry, it's Tony. Thanks for having me on the show. I am so great. Have you seen my bod lately on TV?
No.
I got guns. I got a six-pack. No wonder why the chicks think I'm great. Oh, man, look at this bod.
Wow, that's great. Yes.
Well, sure, Perry. Yeah, you got an imitation for me? You going to do an imitation of me? Just say, it's great.
Oh, I remember they shot that tiger. Yes, I dreamt that Tony was unhappy because I did an imitation. They shot this tiger in Africa. Yes, and I kind of make fun of it. Yeah.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
It was the lion, not the tiger.
No, Perry, that wasn't so great. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call your superiors. That was in poor taste. Did you know that Cecil the lion was a friend of mine?
No.
He was brutally gunned down by that dentist. I
was a dentist.
There are no words. You've gone over the line. That's it. Last time I ever talked to you.
I'm sorry, Tony.
Hi, Perry. It's Frankenberry. Remember me? I was just painting my fingernails in strawberries, and I just heard that conversation. I feel so horrible for Tony the Tiger. That was awful that you said that about Cecil the Lion. Anyway, do you have Tony's number? Because I can comfort him. I'll run right over. And let me tell you something. Frankenberry rocks the house. What I could do to that muscular Tony the Tiger, I can make him feel great. Ooh.
All right, thank you, Frankenberry. Who else is
Buddy,
there?
This is Count Chocula. I thought that joke was evil and funny. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you, Count Chocula.
By the way, Betty, I'm wondering if they're going to put Caitlyn Jenner on the Wheaties box.
Right.
Remember back in the 70s they had Bruce on there?
Yeah.
Why don't they put Caitlyn on there? I'd like to be next to Caitlyn. I think it'll be a tasty cereal. The Wheaties, without the nuts. Oh, that's a scary one. Oh, you're going to get a complaint out of that one.
Thank you, Count. Talking to cereals, folks. God's sick. Lord Almighty. Maybe we'll interview Special K in the next couple of minutes. You just never know. Wonder what that's going to sound like. Back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. How about we play a little... a little bit of Twisted Sister. How's that? Twisted Sister. And You Can't Stop Rock and Roll on the Perry Stone Show. Back in a moment. Don't go away.
Roaring from the sky, while others cower.
Wow, indeed, you cannot stop rock and roll. All hail the rock, ladies and gentlemen. Dee Snider, who does not look good at all, as I mentioned many times, does not look good as a man, neither a man or a woman. Yeah, we put all that makeup, but yeah, he looks like a bad Sarah Jessica Parker. Remember Sex and the City? Yeah, just like if Sarah Jessica Parker got into like a head-on collision, that's what Dee Snider looks like when he puts the makeup on with the hair. Disgusting. Anyway, yes, we're celebrating National Cereal Day, and a lot of people have their favorites. Raisin Bran, I see, and of course Special K, which Bill Duff, I think, was the one that used the R word. Special K, like, yeah, is retarded. I don't know. Let's check in with Special K. I don't know if that's true. Yeah.
Hello, Perry. This is Special K. I hear people talking. My cereal is doing very well. People like me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Special K. Appreciate it. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, this is shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat, and let me tell you, I got the meat. So, shredded wheat is the best cereal out there.
You didn't make the list. You didn't make the list, Shredded Wheat. I'm sorry.
That's because their son's a bitch.
I understand. Well, I like your cereal. It's good. It releases the bowels, the Shredded Wheat.
No sugar, and helps you poop.
It does. I like you, Shredded Wheat. Very, very nice.
And you rock, my man. So have a good night.
You too, Shredded Wheat. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
Wow, that's crazy stuff right there.
Hey, Barry.
Yes.
What about blueberries? They got the white hoods.
I know. Oh, my God. Oh, no, my heart. I love Blueberry.
I do, too.
Wow, they got the hoods, the Blueberries. They're racist. They're from the KKK. See, all these cereals. And I told you before, this is interesting, and it is true. How do they target children? If you go down the cereal aisle, I'm talking about the kids' cereals now, not Special K. That's terrible. We're going to hell.
Hello, Perry. Hello, Perry. Hello, Perry.
But if you go down the cereal aisle and they target the children, the Captain Crunches of the world, the Blueberries and all, next time you go shopping, look at their eyes. Their eyes are big, okay, Lucky Charms, the leprechaun, and they're looking down because the kids are looking up and they're trying to mesmerize them. They're looking down, tantalizing them so mom could buy that cereal. Oh, yeah. Pete Jenkins, I don't know if Bill Bass is still with us. Yes, I let that. I didn't know if he was offended by that. Yes, you were still laughing on the Tony McCready show in Norfolk when I said libtard. He just passed right over that. He didn't say, he didn't make mention. I think Tony's a conservative, okay? I don't know for sure. I never really talked to him about politics, but yeah, it just came right out. I was a good boy during that interview. I don't think I said anything, but maybe, yeah. I mentioned libtard, and he just went right over that. He just can't take me anywhere. Yes. All right, let's see what else is going on. I mentioned that this is a serious story. There was a time about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago where Democrats were saying, because we were thinking when Donald Trump was president many moons ago, he said he would call out the National Guard. If these mayors didn't take charge of their cities, he would send out the National Guard. And of course, this exploded all over the media and social media that this was very racist. This was racist to do such a thing, to call. This is not a third world country. This is back 5 years ago or so. It was terrible. So let's fast forward. They still felt no way would we ever do such a thing, call out the National Guard. Well, surprisingly, Governor Hochul, who looks like a young, I wouldn't even say young Nancy Pelosi, but she's like a vampire. If you've ever seen the governor of New York, she has these weird eyebrows like Nancy Pelosi and big eyes, like she's on blow. She announced, because there have been so many incidents of criminals like pushing people randomly over the tracks and stealing and beating them up, that she is calling out the National Guard. What changed, Perry? Why all of a sudden? I mean, crime was running rampant. Why all of a sudden this year does she decide to call out? Could it be an election year? Interesting. Here is the news story about the New York City subway.
Governor Kathy Hochul says subway safety concerns will not stand. And this morning, she and the MTA unveiled a 5-point plan to make the rails safer after a recent rash of violence. It includes flooding the system with state police and National Guard troops. News 4's Tracy Strahan is in Hell's Kitchen right now with the plan. Tracy?
Well, that news conference wrapped up just a short time ago with Governor Kathy Hochul laying out muscle in the thousands that would be flooding the underground system, trying to keep New Yorkers safe. I want to show you some video now of that news conference. It was held here at the Rail Control Center. The governor, joined by members of the MTA, announcing a 1,000 state police, MTA officers, even members of New York's National Guard will now support random bag checks in subway stations. Now, it's something commuters may have seen already this week by NYPD teams. In addition, the program announced by the governor would address recidivism, banning violent offenders who assault other passengers. Now, in announcing that bill, the governor also shouted out judges, asking them to use their discretion to set bail to keep repeat offenders off the streets.
We're coordinating with the city of New York so people will see this. A bill to allow judges to ban people from using the subway, people who attack others and are convicted of a violent crime. Improve coordination between police and DAs to keep violent criminals off the subways. Cameras on and in the conductor cabins, and expanding our mental health outreach teams. Anyone looking to do harm or spread fear on our subways, you will be caught. Plain and simple. There will be consequences. This has to end.
Wow, what a turnabout here. I don't know. Did they just wake up after all these years and people bitching and moaning about the crime, particularly in the subway system? What happened? They just had an epiphany. Come on, folks, you know I'm being sarcastic. They see the poll numbers. They see that people are moving out of New York, not only because of the high taxes, but because people are afraid to go outside. They are. And you're right, Bill Duff. Bag checks, isn't that profiling? Again, I want to hear from all these people that said, oh, you see Donald Trump? Yes. He's a Nazi. He wants to call out the National Guard. He wants to do spot checks. He wants to do bag checks. You see what he's doing to America? And now, all of a sudden, they're doing it. So I'm wondering if now people are going to bitch at Governor Hochul of New York and bitch and say, this is racist. You're going through people's bags? What is this? What it is an election year, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all. It's such bullshit, man. It really is. I'm sorry. Isn't the crime, let's see what Bill Duff says, isn't the crime black on black whose bag gets checked? Interesting. I'm wondering how many people are going to be profiled. Is it only going to be Caucasians? What if they see some seedy-looking African-American? Uh-oh. That's racism. Even though he may have an AK-47 in there illegally or fentanyl, well, I don't want to check his bag. Go right there. You, Perry Stone, you're white. What do you have in your bag? Let me see. Vodka and bourbon? Send him to jail. Where did you get that bourbon? Where did you get that vodka? J.C. Hale asked a question. Are they ending the no cash bail program? Of course not. If not, they will be back on the streets in 2 hours. 2 hours? Try 45 minutes or so. I'm just being sarcastic. No, I have not heard that. So you see, this is just what we call a mirage to put a nice bow tie on the whole situation, and maybe New Yorkers will feel safer now. But in essence, they won't be any safer than they were a year ago. Pretty amazing. Back in a moment, folks. I want you to give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses, too. The whole kitchen sink. You know, that is a great cover band. You think you're watching ZZ Top, listening to them? That is Fuzz Top and their big smash song, Give Me All Your Lovin'. What is this I see? Singer Steve Lawrence died. He was 88, and Sonny says he's not depressed over that. Well, that's not nice, Sonny. Steve Lawrence, boy, I'm dating myself. Anybody remember Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet? Yeah, great voice, Steve Lawrence. And I think he made a number of appearances, if memory serves me right, on the Carol Burnett show. Yeah, handsome dude. Yeah. They're all dying, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Steve Lawrence. Yeah, my mother loves... Wait till I tell her I shouldn't depress her. She loves Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet. She'd be round the house. Where is the love? Where is the love? I don't know the word. Where is the love you gave me? Yes, yeah. I'm going to have to break it to her this weekend. Yeah. Mom, sit down, open up that rare bottle of scotch. Steve Lawrence is dead. Yeah. Oh, well, what are you going to do? We all live to die. But thanks for the information there, Sonny. All right, we'll say goodbye now to the people on YouTube. We continue with originals on all the rest of the social media platforms, and we'll see the YouTubers on Monday because tomorrow, being Drunk Franklin Friday, it's nonstop originals, okay? See you later, YouTube. Bye.